Hello, how is everybody doing this morning? Let me read. All right, there we go. Fix that one. How's everybody doing this morning? Let me tweet this out. Going live with Time Warp Pinball. I had a little bit of time this morning. Figured I would share some Time Warp with you because I enjoy it so very much. Let's see here. All right, so for those of you who are new to the Time Warp world, I'll say, it's got banana flippers and they are amazing. Pure and simple. Let's move this over just a hair. I don't know why. Alright, there we go. Good enough for me. Actually, not good enough for me. We're getting really close, though. Like, really, really close. Alright, there we go. So, banana flippers. I'm going to throw this up on the Instagrams, and then we'll get started. As I stream, as always, if you have any questions, you just let me know, and I'll answer them. I'll answer them all, every single one of them. Let's see. All right, look, we're live. It's like meta. Cool. All right, let's play some Time Warp. You know, yesterday when I was playing, I really neglected the right targets over there. I mean, my technique was very much to work on my bonus. But there's some good points to be had over there on the right or the left. Some good points indeed. Hey, Jaded, thanks for the host. I appreciate you. See if we can start the Pinball Wizard host train. Buffalo Pinball, thanks for the host. Streaming right now on Twitch. If you want to check me out, BoomGo Pinball. It's BoomGo_Pinball. I too love the banana flippers. Gotta love them. Flip out. New Hampshire. Thanks for the host. Host train. That's the best part about streaming at 8 o'clock on a Saturday when everybody else is hungover. Everybody else, there's the whole gamut of people to give you all their hostings. Into the Twilight Zone. For everybody watching on Instagram, I am streaming on Twitch right now. BoomGo_Pinball. Come and join. Let me know if you're watching. Say hi. We've got like 50,000 people hosting me right now and nobody watching. It's hilarious. It's too early for everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope you are all doing very well. Gonna turn Instagram off here in a minute so I can nudge, because right now I don't feel like I can nudge very well. Figured I'd let you know I'm on the stream for at least another half hour. All right, everybody on Instagram, join me, BoomGo_Pinball. Talk to you guys later. Everybody who's watching the stream, welcome. Let me know what questions you have about pinball in general, about life in general. I'm happy to answer them. Just gonna check the stream, see how it sounds. What questions you have about pinball in general, about life in general. Just gonna check the stream, see how it sounds. Sounds like we need to restart the audio. It does not sound like me. All right, let's see if that works. Maybe. It better, right? Let's see what we got here. What we got cooking up. So today we're playing Time Warp. It better. Yeah, that sounds great. We're playing Time Warp, 1979, Barry Ausler. Notably, It's got banana flippers on it, which are the best kind of fruit flippers. Straighten that up a little bit. Appreciate all these hosts. If you are not already following me, hit that follow button. It's free. Let me know you're interested in seeing more real physical pinball being played on here on Twitch. It's appreciated. Wonder what that is. Oh, you know what that is? Boop. Yay! Hey, how's it going, brother? I got, let's see here, what is this? February, March, April, May, June. 4 more months until I get to be at the one of the world's greatest arcades, Flippers, Grandy, North Carolina. I was wearing my Flippers shirt at League on Tuesday. Hey, thanks for the follow. I was wearing my Flippers shirt at League on Thursday and set a season high on Game of Thrones. And I won 3 out of my 4 matches. And I feel it was my Flippers shirt that allowed me to do that. So, thank you. It was good luck, for sure. Can't wait. So for any of you who are looking for a good arcade and you're over there on the East Coast, the Atlantic Seaboard, head over to Flippers just outside of, right there by the Outer Banks near Kitty Hawk. Every time I visit Corolla, I go to Flippers as often as I can. Amazing arcade, absolutely amazing. Worth checking out. They've got a lot of new Sterns, and in fact, whenever possible, they tend to get the LE or premium models of all the new Sterns, which is cool. And those games are all on all available to play for like 50 cents. In addition to some pretty rare games, including Big Bang Bar, that you can play for 50 cents, which is amazing. And if the kids like redemption games, there's redemption games too. So, you got the best of everything, right? Can't wait to go. I'm excited to go. Like I said, I vacation up there every summer, and I'm really excited to check out what is new and hot up there. Yeah, and I forgot. Like since I was up there last time, they've got a new remodel. I think they have a new like laser tag thing going on. Most recently, not too long ago, this fall, they hosted a Papa Circuit event. Are you guys still in the circuit? I think you are. I think you got voted in. Yeah, so yeah, so it's good. Yeah, I forgot about the laser tag. Yeah, if you like pinball and laser tag, it's the place to go for sure. All right, so what do you do on this game? Well, it's a drop target game for sure. There's a lot of points to be had with the drop targets, but more importantly, it is a bonus collect game. You shoot it up here into the saucer there, and you get your you collect the bonus. Best part about it is, like I said, you collect it, but you unlike some games that you like on Grand Prix where you cash your bonus in this one it just basically gives you whatever the bonus is at that point in time, and you get to keep it, which is great. So you have an opportunity to collect it multiple times during your game. Yes! Major Papa Circuit event. Good stuff. You know, I've always wanted, like I said, I always, I go to the Outer Banks in the summer, and I've always wanted to go in the winter time. You know, you know, in definitely the winter, I'd love to see, go to Corova. I don't know, I have this like vision of going to Corova and like roaming the desolate beach covered with snow and commune with the wild horses, and I think that would make a really cool, Corova would make a really cool kind of scene for a post-apocalyptic movie. I'm not playing very well. I'm talking too much, but that's the reason why. It's not because I'm a bad player, I'm just talking too much. So let's see here. So, each of the 5 targets on the bank correspond to one of the pop bumpers. So, in theory, anytime I get a target down, one of the pop bumpers will light for 1,000 a hit rather than 100 a hit. You can also get awards by hitting the saucer there. And definitely an important shot, getting it up there. So I just collect, because I lit, there's a little target at the end of at the end of that row there. Because I hit it, I got 3 advances in my bonus plus 30,000 points. And I also got to collect, anytime you get it up there, you also get to collect your bonus, which is really nice. You know, and again, you can run this set of targets up to 30,000 points, which I forget about a lot of times. That can be, just as lucrative as hitting that bullseye target can be. This target bank can be pretty lucrative too. I feel like Flippers needs to get more banana flipper games. I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, let's play for real. Let's see what else. So yeah, I mean, it's you find what you feel comfortable with. I tend to really work with my bonus and with the 5-drop targets there, because if you can get it up into the rollover lanes, that's where you're building your bonus up. Every rollover you go, you get 1 bonus advance. If you can get it into the saucer, you can potentially, get a couple more. You can either get, like I just got a bonus multiplier. There's also an award where you can get, 3. I think there's 1 advance, light this lane, which I just did, light the 5,000 lanes. Can be dangerous. Yeah, I really, really lucked out. This was like the second game that I bought ever. I bought it off of Trent Augustine, you know, it was kind of just one of those things. I mean, he really gave me a good deal on it, because you know, I don't know what his plans were with it before I bought it, but yeah, I'm reminded regularly how fortunate I am to have a Time Warp that is in this good of a shape. The inserts leading up the tunnel there are lifting a little bit, so I need to fix those. There's a few little specks here and there. You know, there's a little bit of wear around the bonus indicators. But I mean, in general, and the rollovers, but I mean, in general, you're absolutely right. It's pretty good. And the back glass is in really good shape. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Yeah, the back glass is in, you know, pretty exceptional shape. There's like a tiny bit of flaking in just a few little areas. Like I've got, you know, there's a little bit of flaking here. There's a little gouge here. But in general, I mean, within a couple hours, I could probably patch that up pretty easily. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So, yeah, it is one of, you know, I really feel like I need to rebuild the flippers, and I've toyed around with the idea of upgrading the flipper mechs to a more WPC style kind of flipper setup. There's a tutorial on Pinside about how to do that. There's a couple different like little idiosyncrasies of my game. But in general, yeah, it treats me all right. I think there's a resistor out. There's obviously a resistor out because I'm missing the bottom lines in my score. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, man, you know, if the game is playing all right, you know, I really don't want to mess with it too much, because I'd rather just play it, you know. I really, especially when I was early in the hobby, I was spending way too much time shopping stuff out and, you know, fixing little things, and then inevitably, because, you know, you're new and you're stupid, inevitably you'll fix it and break something else, which is just that's no fun for anybody. I am not doing well. Not well at all. Here, I'm gonna maybe let's see if I can. There we go. There we go. And then I don't think that did anything. Oh well. Let's play a couple more games. Let's see. So how long? I've been streaming for about 25 minutes. Let's I got a shoot coming up here. Let's stream for like 15 more minutes, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, yeah, fiddling can lead to, like, heartbreak. Yeah, well, like, with my Swords of Fury, oh, man. So, there was, like, I had just gotten my Swords of Fury. I think this was, like, the ultimate, you know. I got my Swords of Fury, and there, I don't know, there was like something little, and I was just messing around, you know, trying to fix it, and I ended up blowing like a ton of transistors. Just blew the driver board out, you know, shorted a bunch of stuff out, and it just, you know, oh, and what else did I blow? And then after that, like while I was diagnosing the problem, blew the high voltage section of my power driver board out. So just really, you know, blew stuff out, just, you know, with my Johnny Mnemonic and my Popeye, there was a one of the speaker, the left cabinet or the left back box speaker wasn't working. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it, and so the Popeye was right next to it. So I was like basically trying to bridge it over to the Popeye to see if it was the speaker, if it was the board, blah blah blah. Ended up blowing off both amps and both WPC soundboards on both games. I think I shorted out the cabinet speaker in Popeye. It just a mess, So this is why I leave well enough alone, right? Leave well enough alone. Don't screw with it, and life will treat you fairly. So who else is watching? There's a bunch of people that says they're watching. We don't have a lot of chatters, which is fine. Just at least say hi. Say, hey, I'm watching you. Love to know who watches Pinball at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I mean, I know I do. That's why if I see somebody pop on, man, I'm all over that. Yeah. Yeah, you can really mess yourself over. So for people watching, Eddie is the lead tech at Flippers, and what else do you do? You do you're a mailman, firefighter. You're living the dream though, man. Living on, you know, the Outer Banks. That's why I want to retire. For sure. Let's see. Boop. So yeah, one day when I'm looking for a project, I'll do the flippers up on this. I think right now, between now and summer, I'm working on my yeah. Living the dream on the sandbar. Yeah, right now I'm working on my custom game that I'll be bringing to the beach. I like when I go to the beach, I like to bring a game for the beach house. So I need to finish that game up by June, and then I don't know what I'm gonna, you know, hopefully I won't be working on too many projects. I gotta play. I really do. I got more a vested interest in playing more. Since I gotta make it down to the Papa Flippers event. So Eddie, is that gonna be that's gonna be in the fall, right? That's your big fall tournament? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That'll be good times, for sure. I'm trying to figure out, this needs to like come out a little bit more, because I need like just a hair more room. Most of the stuff is cobbled together from just stuff. I'm a video producer, so it's just like stuff that we have laying around that we're not really using. So probably a 50-cent piece of pipe would fix the issues that I'm working with on here. And I've been using this setup for a couple months now, since the fall at least. So maybe I'll have a fundraiser, raise $5 to buy me a piece of pipe, so that way I can stream a little bit better. I think I'm gonna, I have been looking at buying a couple different some stands, some camera stands. I think I might build a couple out of PVC pipe, just to kind of see what that'll do for me. I've got a lot of little stands lying around the studio, but sometimes I need those stands to make money. So I want to have a, here's the big thing. I want to set up, right now I pretty much just have like one main setup, like enough to set everything up for League. I stream League every Thursday. We pick a game, do a tutorial, whatnot. So I have one setup for League, and well, actually, I just have one setup. So I'd love to have a setup just for League, or just for when I go out on the road, and then a setup for when I stream at home or at the office or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see. So one of my experiments, hopefully, is I have a number of extra, like 2 extra sets of banana flippers. So one of my experiments is going to be to try to put banana flippers on like a couple different games, like Ghostbusters or like Wizard of Oz. Kind of see how that goes. Special event. That'd be a good fundraiser. The banana flipper stream. Put banana flippers on Batman 66. What Batman 66 did you guys get at Flippers? Do you guys have, you just have the regular LE or the what is it? The premium? So yeah, there's a premium, an LE, and then the Super LE, right? I have not, I streamed Batman when it first came to the arcade. I haven't really since then had an opportunity to really play a lot of Batman. I'd like to, but typically when I'm at League, I'm doing the tutorial for a while, and I don't know. So far I'm really really bad at that game. So okay, I really want that target because that's gonna double my bonus. Usually pretty good about, I think I need to get that one from the left flipper. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Premium. Yeah, I feel like, you know, the premium's definitely the way to go. I really feel like. How's it going, brother? Trying to kick some butt. So I really I'd really set myself up pretty well for a pretty monster score there. Did not cash it in the way I wished I had, but that's okay. So what is everybody else up to this morning? We got a Batman Premium unboxing going on. I'm gonna be come on. Man, I'm doing all right. Yeah, Time Warp is a hella fun game. There's a clip that Python Angelo referenced. I think he was in that Northwest Pinball show maybe 4 years ago, before he passed away. You know, maybe about a year or two before he passed away. And it's a clip from this Italian movie. I think it's Italian. But it's all very much, he was citing how, like, yeah. He was citing how sexual pinball is, and like, it was just this guy just going to town. I mean, going to town on Time Warp. And no, should have saved that. It's funny. I'm gonna have to find it. I feel like it had dragon in the name, but yeah, if you look up Python's, you know, speech or whatever from yeah, I feel like it was the Northwest show. If you look up his speech from there, It he references it. He talks about it. Ah, Ruby Red. That, you know, it's funny. Yeah, I would, you know, so I have the Emerald City. And I really was looking at the Ruby Red at first, and just the Emerald City just popped up, and I think that'll be a wise purchase. That game, oh, Wizard of Oz, man, I love it. So I did not have any problems. I am the second owner. The first owner, I believe mine was built in 2014. So I'm the second owner, and he, from the talks I had with him, he didn't really have any problems out of the box. I think, you know, I don't think he had any lightboard issues. I'm trying to remember if he mentioned any having any issues, and I don't believe he did. You know, like any machine, you're going to have to definitely do a little bit of tweaking when you first get the game. Just getting the targets, getting everything kind of singing. But in general, you know, nothing too big from what I remember. Didn't have any problems. I have not had any since having it. Now, I definitely, you know, he was definitely more of a collector. You know, only put a couple hundred plays on it, you know, maybe 1,000 plays or whatever over the course of like 2 years. And I play a lot. I mean, I could put 20 games on a night or more. And just really, you know, and I'll play it. I'll play the heck out of it. I do play the heck out of it. So, you know, I played it a little harder. I did have a little bit of chipping on my Munchkin playfield. So I would recommend, if you're going to be getting it, ordering at the very least the Cliffy for the Munchkin playfield. So at the very least, Modfather sells a little adhesive protector that goes around it. It's really nice. It's chrome. It's like a plastic chrome. And it's pretty cheap. It's like $15 or something like that. And, you know, maybe $10. I don't know, but it's pretty cheap. Cheaper than the Cliffy. The Cliffy is obviously your best solution. However, you know, the Cliffy does involve taking the playfield off, drilling some holes. You know, it's pretty involved. So, you know, even if money's not an issue, putting the Cliffy on it's not as simple as taking a screw out, putting a screw in. You definitely have to do some things. So, and especially for your first game, if it's gonna be the first game you've owned, you may want to go that route. But so yeah, the Munchkin playfield needs protection, whether it be the Modfather Munchkin playfield protector or the Cliffy. I highly recommend that. All the other kick-out holes and stuff like that, if you're not playing it on route, you know, it's one of those things that, like, a kick-out hole is going to get worn. It could get worn. And if it does get worn, the Cliffy covers that wear. So it's like, if I were you and you have the money, just buy the whole set. You know, you go from there. Okay, so all that said, so that's one thing, the Munchkin Mini Playfield Protector. But also, I would say I had one light board on the Munchkin playfield where one of the LEDs went out, and it was so each light has 3 LEDs. So it was in that particular one, in the end, if you watch some of my streams, the N in rainbow on the Munchkin playfield, the blue works and the green works, but the red stopped working. And so right now there's not a real easy fix to fix if just one of them goes out. So, but I did get a replacement playfield, and I got the full kit, a whole new board and everything like that. Jersey Jack did, just treated me really well. Gave me a really good deal. So it's not a big deal. So all that said, I have, if you're buying it in April, this is rumor and speculation, but I have heard that they have upgraded the light boards and all the games that are going out now to the Hobbit style light boards, the dialed in style light boards. So you really shouldn't have any problems. I think that a lot of people when they talk about Wizard of Oz, they talk about like, oh, Wizard of Oz has lightboard issues and this and that. But now historically in when 2012, 2013, when it first came out, yeah, there was a few issues. But they've been working through that. They're very solid games. Jersey Jack, their customer service is amazing. They'll take care. You won't have a problem that they won't help you fix. So you don't really have to worry about that. So, yeah. So I mean, that's a very long explanation to say that no, you probably won't have any issues that you need to really worry about. There you go. That's the long explanation to tell you don't worry about it. I think you'll be okay. If you're on, I don't recognize you. If you're on Pinside, if you're not on Pinside, join Pinside. There's a very, very friendly Wizard of Oz owners / fan group on there. Jersey Jack also has their own Google group that you can join, where people help out and everything like that. I find that the Pinside thread is a little more active, and it's a little easier to kind of there's a lot of great information there. I'm a member on there, Godfrey. So I know that there's a lot of really cool Jersey Jack, Wizard of Oz owners on that thread. Richmond Pinball, who is Taylor Reese, is on there. He is a great guy, willing to help out. I'm willing to help out anything I can do. So yeah, when you get it, reach out to Jersey Jack if you have any big issues, anything little. Feel free to reach out to myself, Richmond Pinball. The whole community of Woz owners is here to help. So cool. Well, I need to head out for my shoot, and everybody have a great President's Day weekend if you're in the U.S. If not, just be glad that you don't have a president. Yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for watching this breakfast stream, and take care. Go play some pinball.